Getting out the bed, wipe those eyes, get your coffee. Hey. I guess you wonder where I've been. I'm searched to find a love within. And I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. And I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Woo. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do, hey, do for love. You try everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Hey. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. So I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Hey, but then the only one, the best is true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do, do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you let me do things that I would not do. Do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Hey, hey, I came back. Hey, I came back. Oh, I came back, y'all. I came back. What you won't do for love. I came back. What you won't do for love. I said I came back. Oh, I said I came back. I was gone too long, but I came back. Hey, said I was gone too long, and I came back. Said I was gone too long, but I came back. I was gone too long, but I came back. But
Those are the voices of Infinity. Good morning, Infinity Fellowship. Sister Kenetha Carr are back in town from college. Young sister Carmen, Ridley, and of course the endearing, legendary Regi, Wooten. I'm Jeff Obafemi Carr, welcoming you back for another exciting spiritual Sunday at the apex of authenticity, at the core of consciousness, the Infinity Fellowship. We got everybody tuning in on our infinite stream. We're seeing you saying good morning in the chat box. We're seeing you starting your watch parties. We're seeing you on YouTube, clicking the notifications and letting people know. We're seeing you on the replay, clicking the subscribe button and the like button if you're on Facebook, and sharing this awesome fellowship with your friends. Infinity is the fastest growing, independent, ancient wisdom-based, interspiritual community in the United States. We also are that only independent, interspiritual, ancient wisdom-based spiritual community in the United States. We're a space of growth and of love and an empowerment. If this is your first time, we will welcome you a little later on in today's service. This is the moment where we let you know that we don't just tolerate you here at Infinity, but we affirm who you are with practical, expansive spirituality for those who are more spiritual than religious. We invite you into the beginning now of our sacred weekly service by stilling yourself for a moment as we invite you into the magnetic field of spirit, prayer, and affirmation. It is in the alignment of mind, body, and spirit. Our gongs open us into this space today. We invite you now to join with us as we evoke the spirit, as we recognize the spirit that is always present and already present with us now. That spirit, that divine source, that universal consciousness, that God creator. So we ask that you turn within and tune within right now. As you begin to see and feel and recognize that energy in this moment of acknowledgement, it opens the portal for our gathering. And so we invite you to allow all eyes to be closed, all heads to be bowed, and all hearts to be open as we evoke that divine presence that is never, ever away from us. All wise and all powerful, living, loving, divine source, Mother God, Father God, divine creation. We thank you for your divine presence in our lives right now. We thank you for your divine presence on this wonderful Sunday, the second Sunday in December in the year of 2020. We know for many, 2020 has been a remarkable year. It has been the year of focus to fruition. It has not been the year that many of us planned, but it has been the year that has pushed us to grow, to expand, to open our minds, our thoughts, and consciousness. And most importantly, it's guided us to lean on you. And when we lean on you, we're not leaning just to our own understanding, but we are acknowledging your space. And in acknowledging your space, you direct our paths. Thank you for this moment of recognizing that although you are recognized in so many names, you are perceived in so many definitions, you are yet known by one energy, and that is the living, loving spirit of our commonality. And so we celebrate today. We celebrate our connection today. We celebrate as we wrap this month of 2020, this last month, this 12th and final month that sends us forward into a commencing energy of 2021. We thank you for the lessons that have been learned. We thank you for the lessons that have been shared here in this space. We thank you for the songs that have been sung. We thank you for the songs that are sung today, the words that are spoken, the celebrations that will be shared in this gathering, because they all are just an affirmation of how you are still at work. And when you are on the job, how can we fail? Thank you for being made in your divine image and likeness. Thank you for the many folks who gather across faith paths on Sunday to feel this space and to know this space as home. We thank you in this moment of gratitude for these words and for other things that come into our minds and consciousness that we cannot put into words. We simply say thank you. We proclaim and we accept the good that is in our lives now. We accept the victory over the obstacles, and we accept the lessons from the struggles, and we do so joyfully. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep, Shalom, Namaste, Ashe. Deep breath in. Exhale to release into this consciousness. And now we prepare for the pouring of our libations. The pouring out of water, which represents the living into the earth, that represents what happens to these physical earth suits when we are done with them. And so we greet you today at home, in your space, in your car, in the park, wherever you might find yourself enjoying infinity today. We greet you in the name of the known and unknown ancestors, upon whose shoulders we humbly and confidently stand. We recognize that we're made in the image and likeness of the Creator and the very substance of all that is, was, and ever shall be. And so we accept the awesome, awesome responsibility of infecting, effecting, and affecting the change we want to see in this thing called reality. For those who have come before, we ask that you invite your people into the space today. Invite them into the vibration. As you know, Infinity Family, we do this by typing the names of the ancestors in there, and we remember them thusly. So as we pour to those today, we pour to those who we remember by virtue of their blood, Ashe. To those who came into our lives and walked us through the mud in our lives, Ashe. We recognize the ancestors by the calling of your names aloud, by the recognition of you in our consciousness today, and by the typing of your names in this comment box today. 3 special libations today. Young man who I call a young man, who was 62 years old, Brother Tom Lister Jr. People knew him as Tiny Lister. If you didn't know him as Tiny Lister, you knew him as Zeus, the wrestler. If you didn't know him as that, I'm going to give you the one that gets you all the way in. He's Debo and Friday. You don't want him riding that bike up in your driveway. Amen. But that's part of the gift that he gave to the world. Tiny Lister. I had an opportunity to meet him once, and he was a loving brother in Los Angeles, actually a couple of times when I was working out there. It's a phenomenal spirit. So we say to the family, to the energies of Brother Tom Tiny Lister Jr., Ashe. Deep energy going to the family and to the energy in the universe of a legend who is now kissing an angel good morning, Brother Charlie Pride, 86 years old. Brother Charlie Pride, who gave us 52 top 10 hits in his country career, one of the most recognized country artists, one of the first groundbreaking African-American country artists, a Grand Ole Opry star who also had a long career in the Negro Leagues playing baseball. So this history, this energy here, y'all, we stand on some powerful shoulders. So to the energy of Brother Charlie Pride, may you kiss an angel good morning, Ashe. To the energy of Brother Emery Brock Edmondson, one of our own family members, distantly extended, Sister Denise and Brother Denise Knowles Edmondson knows, but to Brother Jimmy, our family member here at Infinity, in the loss of his brother in the physical body, Dixon County, Tennessee, a place called Promised Land, a place where education took place for young black children in a small town in Dixon County, Tennessee, where there was no one there, so they put their funds together and built a schoolhouse, a one-room school, and they called it Promised Land, and they had church in the one-room school too, and they mapped out this one little area, and so many people have emerged from the consciousness of Promised Land. We say to the spirit and the energy of Emery Brock Edmondson, Ashe. So as we pour these energies today, we recognize those who have gone before, and we call these names and ask that you call their names aloud with us. This song goes to the energies of the north, the south, the east, and the west. To the ancestral mothers, Ashe. To the ancestral fathers, Ashe. to those grandmothers and grandfathers, to those names known and unknown, to the children in the world womb and yet unborn. Call and type their names aloud as you hear the song.
Don't let it make you cry forever. If I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me each time you hear a sad guitar, and know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again.
We speak that all our peoples who are coming in on the internet, who are coming in the chat box, we say it together, the Yoruba word, which means spirit, which means essence, which means life, which is a proclamation of, and so it is, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe-o. Good morning, Infinity. I'm seeing and feeling all of those people in that chat box that are just coming in. Every time I come from that altar that represents the fire, the water, the air, the earth in this physical space, I just feel supercharged, and it's like I'm walking on the air, and that's the air of the ancestors that we are sharing together right now. We've acknowledged the Creator, we've acknowledged the ancestors, and now we acknowledge the gratitude in our lives. So give us one thing that you're grateful for. Type one thing that you're grateful for in the box as we say, as we sing, good morning to you. Good to see y'all coming in from all over the spot, man. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Sister Latia, Damascus Hall, shouting that name out.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say, da 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 da.
So what are we grateful for today? The Infinity family is grateful for our sister's family, Brother Damascus Hicks. Brother Damascus Hicks, we're sending a shout out to your energy on the behalf of the Stewart family. We're going to miss you. Sister Latia says, into the atmosphere, we miss your uncle, miss you so much. You're watching down on us, left us on December 9, 2020, but we know this is a temporary place on this earth. God has brought you home. Absolutely. So Uncle Damascus, we shouting you out today in the atmosphere. May something be said or shared in this moment of gratitude that lifts you into that ancestral realm in that powerful way, and may we remember you through your stories. Sister Keisha, good morning. Yeah, Uncle AB, Uncle Shug, I love it. Coming on in. Sister Latia is grateful for life. Gratitude, Carolyn, for the air and the water. Angela, grateful for the life opening my eyes for another day. Come on through. I got up this morning and I understood what the ancestors used to say when they said, I thank you for last night's laying down and this morning's early rising. I was ready for it. Felina, grateful for a break until next semester. 95.5. Felina's going for that 95.7 and that 95.9. Then she's going for that 100. I love it. Sister Latia's in there, Sister Keisha. Grateful for today and a changed mindset. I love it. Coming in, Brother John, grateful that truth endures. We call Cousin John from Ohio. We call him Cousin John, Reg. That's what we call him. John, you are family now, brother. We all adopted everybody. Everybody from wherever you're calling in, or calling in, wherever you're broadcasting in from. Good morning to you. Rondalyn is grateful for fellowship, shared knowledge, and action for another chance and a better life. I love it. Sister Rosetta, Chi-Town, grateful for the safe return of a missing child. The niece of a dear friend who was missing over 2 weeks is now out of harm's way. Woo, man, we get past this COVID. I'm grateful for the expansion of our musical department. It has expanded so much over the last year. But I'm grateful till we get some drums, because when Sister Rosetta shares stuff like that, I'm just going to go on and shout. I'm going to say, hit the beat. 2 weeks missing and back home safe. Come on through. Sister D, grateful for support. We hear you. Grateful for business picking up. Christina, come on, pick up business. Fourth quarter profits, get them going. All right, well, we're going to send that energy to you and say good morning to you. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Oh, good morning. Oh, yes. Say W. Terry for the strong women in my life. Moms Deborah, Auntie Ree, and Cousin Rhonda. Come on through. Right. Whoa, when you got strength in that feminine, divine feminine, you can't go wrong. Yes. Brother Thomas Sheffield, grateful both my babies graduated from college. Come on through. Yeah, y'all put it, Sister Kenetha, I'm going to need that band, that drummer to go along with Regi, and then we can just act up. Yeah. Or somebody with that box. Yeah, we just act up. Because shouting in gratitude, y'all know. Oh, they see him? Can't feel bad when you're feeling good. Two objects can't occupy the same space at the same time. Nurturing Sunday here. I'm moving out of the way. It's time for the Voices of Infinity, and they're going to get us going. So I invite you. Get your groove on. Sing along. We can feel you through the vibratory space when you're grooving. So let's do it. Voices.
Hey, come on, y'all. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, y'all. Hey, I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, and I'm wearing it around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go. It will take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden, golden. I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, grooving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, I'm putting it in my stroke. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden, golden. I'm holding on to my freedom, can't take it from me. I was born into it, it comes naturally. I'm strumming my own freedom, playing the God in me, representing His glory. Hope is proud of living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden, golden, living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. I'm gonna remind myself living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. Said I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life like it's golden. Say it out there, living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. Hey, hey, good morning.
You living your life like it's golden. Oh, what an awesome time, what an awesome way, what an awesome song. Kenetha Carr, Carmen Ridley, Regi, Wooten singing a classic song, Living My Life Like It's Golden. What an exciting way, what an exciting energy to boost the feel of gratitude today. I was over in the background dancing and barely made it back to the microphone because I slung some coffee on my jeans. And I had to go to the kitchen and, you know, dab a little bit. And I was like, man, that song is jamming. And I was like, oh, that song is coming to an end. So, yeah, we want you to slang coffee on yourself today. We want you to slang some tea on yourself today. We want you to feel good. Recognize that you're living life like it's golden. What it makes Infinity so exciting in this wonderful space is our one-of-a-kind services, our gatherings, first and second Sunday like today, third Sunday next Sunday, when we have conversation with you. You get to ask questions during the message, and we often have fabulous and special guests who are coming in. And on fourth Sundays, we move the chairs and do Yoga Sunday, the one-of-a-kind experience that we have at Infinity. This timing of 2020 has made it so that this Yoga Sunday, on fourth Sunday, we're doing the crown chakra. So that energy center of connecting to your God consciousness. So that means we won't be doing super hard physical yoga for you people who sometimes get a little intimidated. We're going to warm it up, but we're going to focus on the higher aspects of consciousness. And that's going to be beautiful. So join us for 4 Sundays. In between, we do community service work. We build houses for those in need. We do the work that we need to educate young people in the arts and to build interracial, interspiritual dialogues, and we're going to continue to lift that up. So if you've been seeking a space of action like Infinity Fellowship, this may be your first time, or you may have been tuning every Sunday, but you want to join. It's really simple. Just send us an email, infinitynashville@gmail.com. That's one word, infinitynashville@gmail.com, and we'll get you into new members orientation as we navigate this digital space. Then when we get back to this space, we'll have a physical presence, as usual, and we'll also have a digital presence. So how's that for amplification? We speak affirmative prayers here at Infinity. We don't speak prayers of lament, crying all the time. We speak prayers of manifestation that bring fruit into your life. We call them perms, pouring energy into realignment toward manifestation. So if you're in need of a special perm, send us an email, slide gracefully into our DMs, whatever it may take, and we'll speak something good into your life as well. At this time, I'm going to welcome up our co-founder and chief operating officer, leading lady of Infinity, and also that wonderful voice of Infinity, Sister Kenetha Carr. She's going to lead us through the spiritual agreements that bring us together, our statement of infinitude. So y'all give some snaps, some claps at home. We'll welcome her up.
Ooh, thank you, Rev. Well, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Welcome into the Infinity Experience live online. So here at Infinity, there's a couple of things we always like to remind you about. One is that we don't want to tell you what to call or how to define the God of your own personal acceptance and understanding. That is an intensely personal and beautiful relationship. Here at Infinity, we affirm your unique connection. Number 2, whatever you call that source energy, you'll hear us say God interchangeably with the universe, divine source. What you see around you is the proof, baby, that it was showing off when you were created after the same image and likeness. So now it's time to speak aloud the core agreements that bring us together at infinity. We call that infinitude. Infinitude is defined in the dictionary as the state or quality of being infinite or having no limit. We have a unique mix of faith backgrounds at Infinity, but what centers us is the spirituality we all share in common. For us, infinitude is defined as infinity with an attitude, and that attitude is gratitude, and the snap you just heard is a spiritual practice that gives us life and meaning. Snap is on our website at myif.org and on your screen as well. The S in SNAP is for spirituality that transcends religion and connects you to the God of your own understanding. The N is for nurturing of ourselves and others, mind, body, and spirit. The A is for action, because we take action on our callings and walk in our divine purpose every day. And finally, the P is for the proof that our spiritual practices manifest fruit in our lives through the building and maintaining of healthy and prosperous families, relationships, careers, and dreams. We are grateful you all are here as unique manifestations of our Creator, the loving, living spirit of our commonality, the divine source of all creation, perceived by many names, yet known by only one energy. Would you please rise at home as I lead us in the statement of infinitude, and feel free to read along with us as the Spirit leads you. We agree that we are beings of pure, eternal spirit, birthed from the creative potential of the universe, with all the powers of the Creator inherent within us. We embrace the innate goodness of humankind and an abundant creation that provides for us through the seeds that we plant in our everyday lives. We acknowledge that who we are is housed in a temporary biological organism, and as such, it is our responsibility to take care of it, because it will only last for a precious window of time. As we nurture ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, we commit to provide like acts of nurturing for our fellow brothers and sisters of the world we live in, embracing all regardless of religious faith, skin color, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic background. All are truly welcome at Infinity. We agree and accept that various religions exist as a unique opportunity for humanity to get to know one another through meaningful conversations that seek to explore the core concepts we share in common. It is the application of ancient wisdom, scientific discovery, and spiritual practices, both physical and metaphysical, that will lead us closer together as a human family. We commit to exist now and ever as a beloved community. Let it be so according to the many ancient terms of affirmation. Amen.
Amen.
Amin.
Amen.
Hotep.
Hotep.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Ashe.
Ashe. Today is the day that the God of your acceptance and understanding, the source of all that is, was, and ever shall be, has made. Let us rejoice together, let us celebrate by singing together as we weave our voices together in peace, love, and joyfulness. As we bring these things into our lives, as we speak them into existence, we know them to be so, so it is. Peace. Got the first verse up for you today.
Peace, peace, wonderful peace, enter my heart and bring healing to me. Oh, peace, peace, everlasting peace, let my peace shine bright so the world can see. Love, love, love.
All right, thank y'all. Felt y'all at home there singing, felt y'all swaying, felt your vibratory energy in the magnificent space today. If you are a first time visitor, please type first time in our comment section. And Infinity family, y'all know how we respond: like buttons, love buttons, spirit fingers, muscle arms, thumbs ups. Just shower it on, first time folks. Good morning again. My name is Rev.jeff, obafemi Carr. I go by Rev.jeff here to our visitors. This is the moment, the point in the service where we say hello to our first timers, and we welcome you to the Infinity Fellowship, where people make the quantum leap from harsh religious doctrine into profound, expansive, progressive spirituality. After we greet you in the real Infinity space, you take a little coffee break and grab something in the back in the lobby area, and the children will go down to the youth power zone. We still have all of that. We still have all of it in queue, so we can't wait till we see you in person. But until we do, just know that we're sending that energy out to you, and especially to our visitors, our first timers. We may be seeing you on Infinity Stream today for the very first time, but it's important that we let you know that we see the real you. We don't see you as a person, as a human being who showed up today to have a spiritual experience, but it's the other way around. We see you as a spirit who is navigating the human experience just like the rest of us. So we welcome you into this space, into this divine space of creation, and we hold up our hands to you, first timers, to ask you to receive this love that we say to you. This is our visitor's greeting. And we want you to take a deep breath, everybody at home. If you're with your family, turn to your family. Release that energy into them. Invest that energy into the screen. Invest it into your heart. Fold your hands. You can repeat after me. You can look into the mirror and say the same thing. It works just the same. We want you to feel and indulge in this energy. I see you. But you don't hear me, though. I really see the real you. I see who you are. You are a divine manifestation of God's creation. I see what you are. You are a spirit. You're more than what's on the outside. You are a gift to me and to the entire world. I see where you are. You're right here in front of me, where I can let you know that you are not alone. I'm with you. We're with you. And you are at home. I see when you are. You're in the right now, baby. You are so much more than your yesterday. I see why you are. You're here to learn, to grow, to embrace your dreams, and to celebrate your divine destiny. I know all this because I'm here to do the same thing. So we're going to help each other out. All right? I know the real you. And I see you shining today. So welcome home. Welcome to infinity. Asheo. Feel the energy. Shake it out. Shake it loose. Enjoy that breath coming in your lungs. Give thanks for being here just for a minute. How good it feels to be seen. On the one, on the one, yeah. Wear my boots, get rid of the rug, Regi. We're gonna do some James Brown style. I can only imagine infinity, and y'all know, those of y'all who come and we've been in person, and it's been what, 8, 6, 7 months since we've been in. It's been too long. But those of you know, and you know, y'all remember the story of the renovation of this space. Y'all know that the first thing that they did and not just by request, but the first thing they did by ordinance is they had to put a support beam, add a support beam under this roof so that we can make sure it could withstand 3 times its normal weight because of how people dance and act the fool in loving on each other during our visitors' welcome. So we're excited that you have that energy and that moment of frequency in here where everybody feels at home. Let's carry that energy into our sacred moment of action, a part of our service where we affirm the powerful frequency of giving in this space. Giving is what we call abundance in action. Those of you who know, we missed the offering basket. It's got an A on it. The A is not just for abundance, but it's for action, because we take action to expand this space. We build community. We also expand this institution, and we do that gratefully through giving. So thank you to those who continue to support this growing ministry of love, of interspirituality, of different paths coming together to actually see spiritual fruit. We exist as a fellowship because we recognize that giving completes a divine and ancient circle. We receive that livelihood, that food, that shelter, that life, and as such, we give back in the name of the Creator and the ancestors by giving back through our tithes and our offerings in reciprocity, respect, and responsibility. We create a powerful vibration, and that's how we continue to reach you every Sunday. That's how we do our affirmation call on Wednesday. That's how we do the community service and the work that we do out there in the world. And guess what? We're going to continue to do even more. We're going to amplify that in a joyful space of giving. The spiritual practice, for those of you who have adopted the practice of tithing, you all know that as I give with 10%, I take 10% of the first fruits of what comes in. That is the great equalizer. If I get $100 this week, I can give $10. If I get $1,000 this week, I can give $100. It doesn't go based on your income. That's the beauty of giving that 10%. It's based on a spiritual practice. So thank you for that. And those who would give offerings on top of that or in any other space, we all put it to good work and we amplify this community. So we give as free people. Free people recognize that it's a responsibility to be free, and we're willing to give of our tithes and our offerings to be free, as opposed to leaning and waiting on somebody else. Because when you wait, you're always at somebody's mercy. We want you to be free, folks. So what a gift it is. So as we grow and expand in this moment of abundance, this part of the spiritual gathering on Sundays, we ask that you take a deep breath in with us. Exhale to release. And as you prepare to give, we give from a space not of lack, but of a space of abundance and prosperity. Prosperity, a healthy body. Prosperity, healed relationships. Prosperity, walking in divine purpose. Prosperity, being able to have the resources to do the things that we want to do and support the causes we want to support. That's how we define it here. So find that space of good in your heart, of change, of release, and we recognize that everything is good. So as you're giving from Cash App, from PayPal. We're going to put that up on the screen in a minute. You're mailing it in. We want to make sure that we do this together in a very powerful corporate way. So we're going to say our offertory affirmation. It's on the screen. So as we focus that divine energy, let us say it together. O limitless, abundant Creator, source of everything I possess, you have given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference. And so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken, and so it is. Ashe. Everything is good. As we are getting our groove on and everything is good, we pause to sing the song. The song will help you move your thumbs a little faster. I love it. We can take a break from that and do that. Open up another browser screen. And here are the ways that you can give. You can give via Cash App, $ Infinity Fellowship. You can send it via mail to Infinity Fellowship, 641 West Nocturne Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, 37207. You can give via PayPal, paypal.me/Infinity Fellowship. I got it. I got it good. I got it. I got it. Everything is good. It's good now. Everything is good. Everything.
Everything is good.
Every single thing.
Everything is good.
'Cause I got it.
I got it.
Oh, I got it.
I got it
good.
Oh, I got it good.
Everything.
Everything is good.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Everything is good. Oh, yes, it
Got
is.
breath in my body, man.
Yes, it is good.
I got the use of my limbs.
I got it.
What a wonderful moment.
I got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, tell yourself everything. Everything is good. Oh, everything is good. So good. Everything is good. Hey, everything is good. I got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, oh, everything. Everything is good. Come on and speak. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Yes, it's good. Everything is good. I got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, yes, tell yourself everything is good. Yes, it is. Everything is in my life. Everything is in my mind. Everything is good. I got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Come on and tell yourself I've got it good. I've got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. I've got it. I've got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. I've got it good. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Voices of Infinity.
Yes, sir.
I got it good. My Cash App is working today, so I had to get my contribution in. I flash you the screen, but this ain't one of them scam things. It was like, you got to give as I give. Guess what? What you give is your personal thing, right? So do that, and you give from your heart according to how you feel, and we want you to feel good. So, yeah, I enjoy it. Sometimes I can't wait. I have to give during the week, too, but that's what I do because I'm grateful, and it continues to open that cycle. So as we move through our service, before we come to the song and message today, we've got some announcements to tell you about, some things that are coming up that are exciting in Infinity. And, of course, we're going to get our standing ovations in. We got to make sure that we recognize you. So we're going to call up leading lady, Sister Kenetha, and she's going to give us our announcements. Is that right?
Well, that's right now.
Come on in the room.
Come on
Come on.
in the room. Yeah.
We'd be dangerous if we was traditional folks.
Man,
Whoa, down.
Yeah, help us out, somebody. Help us out. Okay, good morning again, Infinity. If you've got something great that you want to report as a standing ovation for later, go ahead and type it into the chat box for us at this time. Again, right now, we're about to get ready for standing ovations. And so you want to go ahead and type it in the chat box now so we don't miss your standing ovation, because I know some mighty and amazing things have happened for you this week. So welcome to December, the 12th and final month of 2020. The year of focus to fruition. We are committed to amping up our energy with a 2020 vision. Our daily practice for this year is what? I've got the power. I've got the power. We speak that you're being safe at home and embracing this opportunity to explore your spirituality on a deeper level than ever before. Here are a few important reminders of things happening here at Infinity. Our affirmation call is every Wednesday. Again, our affirmation call is every Wednesday. No matter who you are or what your spiritual path is, we could all use an uplift during the week. Join our affirmation call every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time for 9 minutes of encouragement, empowerment, and energy poured into realignment for manifestation. The number is on your screen. Take a photo. Go ahead, I'll give you a quick second. Snap that photo so you can have it in your phone and lock it in. That's every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time. All right, don't forget, please update your information for giving. Your year's end is coming up soon, so please make sure to update your email or current address for your giving statement. If you have given contributions using Cash App, make sure to send an email to infinitynashville@gmail.com. That is infinitynashville@gmail.com with your full name and email address or home address where you would like to receive your 2020 giving statement. And that is the same email address if you need to update your email or current address, all right? We pride ourselves on being good stewards of our contributions. So if you'd like a letter for tax deductions, please give us that information ASAP. If you have any questions, please call 615-730-9399, 615-730-9399, or email again at infinitynashville@gmail.com. All right, our annual Epic New Year's Eve event is coming up. So we're still trying to hammer out details for our virtual NYE celebration, New Year's Eve event. Okay. And vision board workshop, we will go out this week. Please check your email to keep up with registration and participation as we usher out this year and welcome the next one in infinity style. All right. Okay, this is what I was excited about. Every third Sunday is If Speak Sunday. When you get to interact with the discussion via live chat to get practical spiritual lessons, next week, Rev.Jeff will be joined by a very special guest live from the West Coast, actor, director, natural hair book author, writer, and creative, Takia Crystal Kima. Woo! Dr. Takia will discuss her personal spiritual journey that has led her through starring roles on shows like In Living Color, That's So Raven, Cosby, the landmark book, Natural Women, Natural Hair, and so much more. Make sure you sign on early. So that's next week. So get ready to log on and get some good stuff. You know how it is, the good stuff. All right, it's time for Standing Ovation.
Tune your vibration to a high elevation. It's time for the good news, our standing ovation.
Awesome.
All right. Our high energy here at IF comes from our practice of snap. It's why we snap our fingers during this part of the service. We receive practical lessons and tools for our individual journeys, and that's spirituality. We fellowship with like-minded spirits every week. That's nurturing. We take what we learn and apply it in our lives. That's action. And if we do these, then every week we see examples of progress in our lives. And that's the proof.
Yes.
So let's pause to enjoy a collective moment of manifestation and expansion. We'll call off your names and manifestations as we receive them via Facebook or YouTube. When your name is called, we will snap our fingers to celebrate and affirm them, and then provide a collective standing ovation at the end. All right.
Awesome. I want to send a quick standing ovation to Sister Kenetha because she is fly in her glasses today and her Christmas lights, a necklace.
Christmas Lord. Wait, let me see if I can make them.
Bling, 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 bling. Put a mic on them.
There they go.
There they go. There they go.
They lose a little juice, you know. This is
Oh, do they? They kind of halfway flash once the power drain.
Yeah, they.
We need to tap it into divine source.
We're amping up our energy.
We're amping up our energy in 2020.
Plug it in.
We plug it in to 2020. We're gonna plug it in. Yeah, we plug that into 2020. We're gonna have a fire. So yeah, you're gonna light that necklace up. It's a little bit. That'll run a washing machine and freezer and all that. Yeah, that's a Christmas light necklace. We're gonna hold it there. We awesome. And everybody else is fly, but y'all seen Brother Regi, Sister Carmen in the sweater.
Look at you.
Thank you very much.
Like, you know how we do it here at Infinity, everybody.
Thank you. We got to do that. Sister Alicia's back there.
Look at
She
fire,
festive
y'all.
and fly.
Fine.
One day we'll have a Alicia cam. We'll just put it. We just
So
cut
we
to
can
her real
see
quick.
Her styles, honey.
She be behind them screens. Fly. Hey man, that's how we do it.
Yes.
Standing ovation. We got some coming in now. Brother Shabazz. Brother Shabazz Ujima, my man. You see him somewhere, you look up and you see him on videos and you see him on advertisements and you say, I know that brother, he's a star. What's going on with your Shabazz? I'm in the second round of a search for a choreographer that will create dances for healthy children's educational videos. Awesome. Get the health of the children in order. Second round. That means that you're one round closer to finding the perfect person who's going to be in alignment. That's a message, y'all. A lot of people are good, but they may not be in alignment with your energy. So it's no judgment on them. It's an understanding of what's in alignment. More on that in a few minutes. Brother Thomas Sheffield, of course. I had an honor of dropping in on this party. My oldest graduated with a master's degree, and my youngest got her undergraduate degree. Come on through to the Sheffield family. Shout out.
Hey.
That power. Complete those degrees. Commencement.
And college, yes.
Right. It doesn't mean an end. It means a beginning. So you're about to commence to the next level. Congratulations to the family. What a standing O. There's Sister Addison, who I know I owe an email to. Sister Addison, standing on. My ex-husband and I, we talked about this a few weeks ago. We had a conversation about this during If Speaks. My ex-husband and I have been able to put our differences aside and agree on things for the sake of being great parents for our kids, even if we can't be good married folk. Ashe.
Oh, come
Ashe.
on. Whoop, whoop.
Man,
That's a
hey,
line
hey,
that-
I've been there,
that-
done that.
Yeah.
And we've been there, done that. We know how that is, and that's a challenge. So, Sister Addison, to you and your family, because again, it's about alignment. And some people literally throw the baby out with the bathwater when they can't get along. But to all the parents out there, like Sister Addison, who are co-parenting and finding a way to look at how we can not pass on differences to the next generation, come on through. Come on through. Shout out Standing O to you, and thank you for sharing that. Thank you for that heart energy and that transparency in there. So great. We got great standing ovations that came through. We know we got a 20-second delay, so we want to make sure we got everybody and we covered everybody. What a wonderful time. Standing ovation to everybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you at home, if you shared something, to stay seated. Everybody else, stand up. We know if you're not standing up at home, because we have a complex algorithm tracking system that, no, I'm just playing. But we can feel your energy when you stand up and when you clap. But we're going to give a rousing round of thunderous applause, a standing ovation to everybody who absolutely, positively deserves it in their life. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Wow! Those are the announcements and ovations for today. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. Ashe.
So as our voices come today to provide the context for today's message, we invite you to sit in an upright position, take a couple of deep breaths, begin to meditate with us on the message that is coming. This message is about love. It's about the energy of love. And we all need a little more love in our life, yeah? And we all need to show a little more love in our life, yeah? Yes. But tonight, or today rather, we have an opportunity to meditate around that energy of love. So I'm going to ask that as you are preparing your journals, family, as you have your notes next to you, that you're going to take for the practical lessons that we give in the message and what Spirit will undoubtedly and gratefully share. We invite you to inhale, exhale, feel the vibratory space of the song that is coming your way. And so it is.
Love, there's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how, 'cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently. Love, ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Many days I've longed for you, wanting you, hoping for the chance to get to know you, longing for your kiss, for your touch, for your feel, for your essence, yeah. Many nights I've cried from the things you do, felt like I could die from the thought of losing you. I know that you're real, with no doubts and no fears and no questions, oh yeah. You didn't mean that much to me, no, but now I know you're all I need, no. The world looks so brand new to me, and now that I found love, every day I live for you, yeah, and everything that I do it for you. What I say is how I feel, so believe it's true. You got to know I'm true. So many people. Oh yeah. Those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs and joys and hurt. Oh yeah. go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Love, 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 love. Hey, hey, love, 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 love. So many people use your name in vain. Love, better or worse, I still will choose you first. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first.
Voices of Infinity, y'all. Give it up for love at home. Love, better or worse, I'll choose if I wish I had some words. I don't have the words with me. I don't know the words. Y'all got the words? Y'all got the words? Y'all got the words up here? Carmen said the words right up here.
So many
Y'all hear those? Y'all ever listen to it? You know, you think it's a love song. You're talking about a woman. You're talking about a man. But you're talking about love and love itself, right?
Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love,
Better for worse.
for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Love,
So many people.
so many people use your name in vain. Love,
Those who have faith in you, love,
those who have faith in
sometimes
you
go
sometimes
astray.
go astray.
I'm talking to love.
Love,
Through all of the ups and downs, ups and
through
downs.
all the ups and downs,
Joys and
joys and hurts.
Love, for better or worse.
Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first.
Talking about love. Thank you, voices. Sister Kenetha, Sister Carmen. You rock that, girl. Give me a dap. Distance fist. Brother Reg, awesome. Because we're talking about love. For better or for worse, I still choose to love you first. I mean, come on now. That commitment, you got to love, love. Stevie Wonder said love's in need of love today. You know you're in a space where love itself needs to be loved. How do we love? How do we have this space of loving, and not just loving in this moment, but loving infinitely? Infinite love begins and originates in the heart of the lover. I'm a lover. You're a lover. We're a lover. But it begins in the energy of our hearts and ourselves, and recognizing that we have value. And it's not just about motivating each other. It's not just about uplifting each other. It's about understanding from an empathetic space each other. For those who take the screenshot, for those who write the words down, for those who are watching on the replay who want to have an understanding, I pulled something from Lao Tzu that we'll put up for today's meditation. Quote, because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Stop trying to convince other people to believe in you. Believe in yourself. When one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Can you accept yourself today? Can you love yourself today? Will you put yourself in position to develop that deep, abounding love that is so strong it cannot be shaken by the world's circumstance? Rev, I don't want to love like that. I hear the resistance that comes out when we talk about that kind of love, and I understand the resistance, man. It's tough when you love, when you put your heart out there. and you open up a doorway and you allow people into your heart space, and they take your heart and they shred it apart. You know, people who you love, who you give your energy and your time and your commitment to, and they harm you, can damage you, can prevent you from opening up to that space again where you share yourself, because it hurts. Your friends, when you allow yourself to love them, when you allow yourself to sacrifice, when you allow yourself to put yourself on the back burner for someone else, and then they desert you in the times when you need them most, it hurts. When you pour into your children and you do the best that you could do to save them from the traumatic experiences of our past, to save them from the things that you had to be saved from, that you navigated through, when you try to save your children by providing things for them that you didn't have in your existence simply because you think you want to make things easier from you, and they still act a fool on you. Love. It still hurts. When you get in business with people who you love, and you love their ideas and you love their visions, and you get into the group and you start your business, or you start your organization, you start all of these things, and you're building and you're moving forward, and then one person begins to outgrow the other, and there is pain there, and you say, this ain't how we said we were going to do this thing. And when the breaks happen and the heartbreaks happen, and you find yourself in a pit and you find yourself in a hole, it physically hurts when things don't work out in love. How do we then love infinitely when we're hurt? How do you love when you've been damaged by love? How can you say, love through the ups and downs, I'm going to stay in this space? How do you say love for better or for worse? You know, we think about better or for worse when we're marrying people. And we say for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, for sickness, through health. And we pledge that often to another person. But can you say to love itself, for better or for worse, I'm not going to leave you alone? Love is a powerful drug. And I say that because love is a powerful vibration spiritually. But physiologically, love is a very powerful drug because love initiates a chemical reaction. And it secretes hormones into the system. Scientifically, I want to thank Harvard Medical School and the research that they've done on these cortisol levels that rise in bodies. Studies from 2005 and studies from 2013 and studies that have been published in 2013 in the Journal of Science that show the effect on 2,500 brains of young people when they are exposed to pictures of things that they love, people, places, and things that they love. There are patterns in the brain that begin to emerge consistently among what they call primates, because we primary things, right? We primates. On the guttural level, we come to a space where we react and interact with things in a biochemical way. And there are 4 hormones. There are 4 chemical compounds that are released into the system when you start falling in love. You wonder why you love that feeling of falling in love. It's an addictive feeling, isn't it? It's a good feeling. When you fall in love, Nat King Cole said, when I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. This song, this energy is real because that falling feeling is a natural high for a reason. Some people, when you get addicted to the feeling, you go from one feeling to the next, and it doesn't develop long-term. But the first thing, and I have a slide for this one too. I got y'all covered today. We got y'all covered today because we're talking about the chemistry of love. The first thing that is released into the system is dopamine. That's good dope. It's the reward circuit. It's the reward factors, the chemical reaction of reward in our body, and it creates a sense of euphoria. Oh, what's that mean? Well, it means that it's that moment that you first lay eyes on something or someone that you love. It's a euphoric feeling. And we immediately go to hearing the violins and seeing the rose petals and We see the golden aura around someone as that cortisol is igniting that dopamine in our space, and we're feeling so good, and we're just so in love with you, so in love with you, so in love with you, so in love. And it can be romantic. It can be a vibe that you get from a new friend who gets you. It can send it into the atmosphere. It can be the first time ever I saw your face, when you looked on your children, when they laid that baby in your arms for the first time. It's a euphoric space, and that dopamine is there because it is a space of connecting everything. It's an igniting space. It's a reward circuit, and it makes us seek something. And once we find it, we feel connected. There's a famous study of fruit flies, and they sectioned off these fruit flies into the male fruit flies who were rejected sexually by the female fruit flies. And they found that the male fruit flies that were rejected sexually by the female fruit flies drank 4 times as much alcohol than those who were not rejected. So they were seeking the same reward. One group of fruit flies got the reward. The other group got drunk and got the reward. They got the dopamine the same way. So sometimes when we don't have that energy coming in one way, we seek for it in other ways. That's where we get on dope. That's where we get on alcohol. That's where we get on this feeling of falling in love over again and over again. We become serial falling in love. I miss the falling in love feeling, so I'm going to keep chasing that. That is a natural part of the process, but it doesn't determine what happens long term. It's a part of the phase, the euphoric feeling. Second thing that happens to us, the second hormone that comes is oxytocin. That's the love hormone. That's that feeling of contentment. Oxytocin is secreted when there's hugs, skin-to-skin contact. The feeling when the baby bonds with the mother, physiologically speaking. When we're here in Infinity and we get to the visitor's welcome and you start passing out the hugs, and it's always good. People just hug each other and they just love on it. It's just like, oh, I feel it all. Oh, mama, thank you, thank you, thank you. It ain't got to be sexual. It's just because when that oxytocin flows, it's that feeling of contentment. It's that energy of being in the womb of love. It's that wonderful feeling of knowing that everything is all right. Isn't it nice to know that everything is all right? Can you reach a point where you can trust that when you love that everything is all right? That's the kind of love you have when you get in touch with the God of your personal acceptance and understanding. And you rest in the knowledge and understanding that all is well. You begin to feel a skin-to-skin contact with that creative source. You begin to look out into the universe and see how all of us are taken care of. If you don't believe me, it's a sunny day in Nashville. I don't know where it is, how it is where you are, but all you have to do is take a look out of the window. I can look out on these 5 acres right now, and if I paused and did it and stood still for a little bit, I would see some birds fly from the trees down onto the ground, and they would peck and they would eat until they found something that filled them up. And when they got full, they would go somewhere else. What does that tell me? That tells me that the birds are content, that the universe is always going to provide something for them, that they don't have to work hard for it. That is a part of life and a cycle of life. That's the true understanding of that chemical understanding of oxytocin, that we have everything that we need in a space of contentment. The scripture teaches that if the birds are looked after, if the bees are looked after, if the small energies of the universe are looked after in nature and creation, then what about you that's made in divine image and likeness? Third chemical that is sent out, vasopressin. Oh, now this is what you want to get going. Vasopressin. That's the long-term chemical. That's the long-term energy. That's the energy of attachment. That's what some people are afraid of. Because we get burnt by love. And when we get burnt by love, we don't want the long-term attachment. The long-term is not the attachment that comes from just the initial euphoria. It's the long-term attachment that gives us long-term relationships, long-term friendships, long-term communities where we can be in alignment. That is a scientific thing. And when we get to that space of love, we don't think about the first two stages as much. For those of you who have been in long-term relationships, y'all remember how it was when you started out? Couldn't keep your hands off each other. Couldn't stop looking at each other. Couldn't stop stalking each other's pictures. Saved all the text messages. Couldn't start all of that. And it was going, it was feeling good. You reached the stage of contentment. You felt like all is well. And then you had your first little misalignment. And then you had made a commitment to stay there, and then you start saying, well, you know, I don't know, this ain't what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for what I saw when I went in the bathroom yesterday. I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up for what happened when I let them drive my car. You know, I didn't sign up for all of that. But if you signed up for it from a space of true love, you recognize that the long-term attachment is part of what comes with real love. And sometimes love got to evolve. Love's got to change. You want all of these component parts to be a part of it, but you also recognize that true love evolves. And when you think about old folks and their relationships, whether it's two old folks on the porch sitting in chairs holding hands, or whether it's a group of old folks at the gym, at the YMCA. I used to go to the YMCA, Bordeaux, and the elders sit around the table. They come there every day, and they just sit there, read their newspaper, they laugh. They go off, the brothers go off on each other. They argue and like dogs, and then they say, hey, let me go get you a cup of coffee, and they come back in and they laugh about something else. That's long-term attachment. That's that energy there that says we are in this love together, as Al, my jazz singer, would sing. You know, we're in this love together. Al Jarreau. I've been on between Al Jarreau and Al Green, but both of them going to tell you to love. Last thing that is secreted chemically by love, and then we go. The growth hormone. How about that? The growth hormone, which is the increase. Growth hormone gives you height. It gives you muscle. Growth hormone trims fat from your body. All of that happens. This is why it's important to love on children. Because during the time when they are young, it's when they experience their greatest time of growth. And when you show a child love, it amplifies not only their growth hormone, but their psychological connection to who they are, their spiritual connection to who they are. When you're walking down the street and you see a young mother with children, I've seen this, and the child might step off the sidewalk, and the mama say, get your bad little ass back on that sidewalk. And I've seen that. I've almost gotten in trouble for trying to be the good guy in those situations. You know, you never know what people carrying in their purse, you know, that kind of thing. But guess what that child is going to then have in their mind? That they are a badass, that they are bad, that they are evil, that there's something wrong with them. Be careful of the words that you use when you're pouring into children. The same thing happens in growth hormone, because the growth hormone comes from the love space. And I'm not talking about the stuff that the brothers are going to use in the gym when they're trying to get jacked for the music video. I'm talking about naturally occurring chemical processes. The same energy is with plants, right? When you love and you have a love energy of plants, the plant thrives in a certain environment. Oh Lord, Sister Kenetha has been trying her hand at some plants, and she has achieved various levels of success with this plant thing. And we had a little plant. Shout out to Sister Michelle Stevens. She's got a green thumb and green forefingers and everything. Whatever she touches is in there, because you go to her space and she loves on her plants, right? We had a plant here. What's that plant's name that was not doing well at the house, but is doing well here in Infinity? This is Planty. MD. We got plant named MD. We got Plantisha.
We got Planty, and we name them Bambino. It's Bambino. That's Bambino. So we got Bambino. Bambino used to be near the hallway in our house, near the front room. Bambino was struggling. Bambino was having a hard time. I don't know if we brought Bambino. I don't know if she brought Bambino to infinity because it was the last step before being thrown away. But Bambino got into the lobby of infinity, and now Bambino is exploding and expanding. Why? Because when he comes into this space of infinity and people come into that lobby space, everybody is uplifted, everybody is joyful, everybody's having good energy, and it's flowing and it's going in there. However, when he was at the house, he was involved with some of the arguments and the chasing of the kids going back. It was just too much chaos for Bambino to be okay. So Bambino, nothing worked. You can correct things with the right soil, the right light, and it's a practice, right? But that love energy is a part of it. So he went from confusion to a space of peacefulness where even most of the week ain't nobody running around and he's doing all right. Sometimes you see you got to isolate yourself into a space in the right environment where you can experience love. 3 things I want to give you. 1, don't wait. When you're working to love, don't wait for somebody else to love you first. Love yourself first and foremost. I've been through some hard times in love. It's a living Teddy Pendergrass album. I could write all of them. You know, I've been in a place. I could sing all day. I'm telling you, that space of having your heart pierced. One of the spaces having my heart pierced, divorce, not knowing, hammering Addison through how to deal with being a father and how to negotiate being a father to my daughter, my oldest daughter who's now 26, having to deal with opportunities being taken away from me because I spoke out about things and not having the finances that I needed and being unsure about how I was going to pay my bills and being in a house that didn't have any kind of heat, and I had everything on a space heater with a 50-foot cord, and I'd take it from room to room, and I had beans and rice in big bins in my kitchen, and that's primarily what I'm eating. And I find myself at the intersection of complaining about all of these things, and I found myself in my study, on the carpet, on my face, in snot and tears, crying about why the world was going wrong for me when all I wanted to do was be somebody who could be loved. And I remember that. And I remember that transition moment, that moment of alignment when Universal Voice spoke to me and said, stop focusing clearly on what everybody else is doing. You're a small part of this larger equation. And the largest equation is the greatest love of all. And that's when I got up off that floor and started walking in connection with the highest love. And from that moment on, I started spelling my name in lowercase. When people look at that and they call it, why you got your name in lowercase? Because it is a simple reminder to me to do the little things and recognize that there's a larger love that you are connected to. That's where that comes from me. So that is my evidence that I've not only been in that space, but God brought me to it, but God brought me through it. So that connection space is real. And you don't wait on anybody else for that. You dare to love yourself first. Be okay with yourself, because when you reach that place, then everything else has permission to be drawn to you, to the vibration of love. If you are faithful in a few things, you become ruler over many. You can't get the ruler over many until you're faithful with the few things. And the first few things that you have to be consumed with is you. Love yourself. Do the self-care that you need. Meditate anyway. Pray anyway. Exercise anyway. Eat right anyway. Do the things that you read, the books you want to read anyway. Watch the movies you want to watch anyway. Go to the concerts you want to go to anyway. Go to listen to the people you want to hear speak anyway. Watch the good videos that pour into you anyway. And you'll find that when you get into those spaces, you increase your vibration of love infinitely, such that other people who are on that same vibration can find you. They can't find you until you get on your level first. Second point, when you love yourself, you stop looking to find a Messiah to save you. I know I'm treading on religious grounds. I'm treading on spiritual grounds. I understand that because we're celebrating in the month of December the resurrected, the understood, the manifest God in man, Christ, Yeshua, Jesus. We're celebrating that celebration of not Klaus or Sinterklaas, St. Nicholas, but this concept of Christ. And one of the powerful lessons that we learn from this energy of Christ is something that most of us miss. Because when Christ is teaching that the energy, the power, the concept of heaven is at hand because it lies within, we don't hear all of that. We always look and say, somebody else, please come save me. Popular sayings. Now, somebody save me. Everybody has this concept that somebody is coming to say. I'm going to affirm for you some popular sayings right now. People, black folk, we run around saying, no one is coming to save us. We all we got. We got these popular sayings. And so what next? So nobody's coming to save you. Can you save yourself? If we are all we got, can we love ourselves? Can we operate from a space of love, not a space of nastiness, not a space of anger, not a space of rage, but a space of understanding that we are who we got? When we don't recognize that we have the Messiah inside of us, every great prophet has tried to teach us that. When we lose that recognition, we don't think we're worthy. It goes along with the theology that teaches us that we are filthy, that we are nasty, that we are downtrodden, that we're full of sin, that we're dark in sin and black in sin and filthy and torn up rags. We're not worthy of the love of God. We have these songs that we sing, and that vibration makes it so that we are not worthy, and it pours into a self-fulfilling prophecy of looking for somebody else to save us. That's why these athletes out there and entertainers get broke. That's why people go broke. How somebody get $20 million, $100 million and they broke? Because of their family and their friends. Because they were looking at that athlete like they were a meal ticket. And they were pouring into that athlete their hopes and their desires, not for that child to be loved and manifest their dreams. This isn't all the cases. I'm not generalizing, but I've seen this. They want that athlete to manifest the dreams that they had that didn't get realized. And they say, here's an opportunity for me to get this child in. And then once that child is in, it's a meal ticket for everybody. That child's phone gets blown up. Will you pay my rent? Will you buy me a house? Will you buy me a car? Will you write me a loan? Will you let me invest in my business? Will you do this? So in other words, people are looking and putting the pressure on somebody that they are physiologically, biologically connected to, saying, please be my Messiah. Please lead me out. And in a misdirected kind of love, not the love that says, I am going to love me and mine and be the positive vibration to empower everyone to live their dreams, but in the misdirected obligation of, I really don't know about this, but I have to do it because they're blood. Then we see money going out, loans being taken out in their names, scams coming up, property being bought and sold. And then the athlete or the entertainer ends up broke because they were trying too hard to be the Messiah. When you're on an airplane, they teach you, put your oxygen mask on first, then you look out for everyone else. We have that other side. Look out for everybody else, then look out for ourselves. You might lose your life doing it that way. So when you're in a space where you recognize that the Messiah lies within you, then you're really good about saving yourself. And when you save yourself, you're better suited to help those who are ready to do the work themselves. Not for you to save them, but for you to share the practices that manifest fruit in your life so that everyone can be lifted. Last thing I'm leaving you. To love infinitely, you must recognize that love plus love equals more love. This can be a little bit difficult for people, but I want you to practice this week being the manifester of love in the spaces that you have to travel in, the virtual spaces, the physical spaces. Can you walk into the room and share love that will uplift those around you? I dare you. Write it down and practice it this week. Tell me how it worked out for you next week. One thing I remember about Tiny Lister. Tiny Lister was 6'5". He was a massive guy. He was seen as this mean figure. He was the sweetest guy in the world. I met him at West Angeles Church in South Central LA. I was in my 20s, and West Angeles was this celebrity church. My cousin, who was my manager at the time, told me, I want you to go to church with me. And I went to church with him, and it's this massive celebrity church. And I went, and he said, oh, that's Tiny, man. Tiny comes to church. He came over to me, man. This brother grabbed my hand, wrapped his entire fingers around my wrist at the time, because I was 155 pounds of just skin and bones. He wrapped that massive hand around me, brought me in and hugged me, sat there and talked to me like we had known each other 20 years. And I said, man, this guy, he's like, hey, brother, how are you? And he talked to everybody. His love, his heart was so massive that I never forgot that. I saw him somewhere 10 years later. 10 years later, I saw him at another event. I think it was a film festival. I was like, oh, hey, Brother Tiny, man, I met you. He's like, hey, brother, hey, man, come here. He hugged me like we had a family reunion. And the love was just pouring out of him. Now, if I had to look back, could I say that he actually remembered me from that meeting 10 years before in a line of people? Or could I say that he treated everybody like that? Either way is a W. Because if you can make everybody feel as if they're special, that's real love. That's how you love infinitely. That's how you love through the situation and circumstances that we're facing right now. We have a society right now that is being polarized, where they're telling you that you don't have to love everybody, but everybody's using the word love. Well, I love my people, and I love the American way, so I'll kill everybody else who ain't a part of loving that. Oh, and don't think that's a solitary notion. We do the same thing. Yo, man, you know, I love my people. You know, I'm cultural. I love my folks, man. But, you know, I'm killing any enemy, any adversary, because I don't have to love my enemies. Look, see where that's going to get you. Now, am I telling you to lay down, to be pacified, to be quiet? No. But if you're not working from a foundation of love, then you're reacting to hatred. And when you feed hatred with more hatred, the only thing you get is more hatred, and you will never be satisfied. You will have a small victory, and instead of celebrating the victory and say, yes, we want to strike against racial injustice. Yes, we corrected this system. Yes, we fixed this problem. You go hunting for the next problem. And when somebody rewards you with something in a movement and they say, okay, we're going to make this concession, we're going to bring in some people and make a change, you say, that's all well and good, but that's not enough. Because people who are operating from a space of negativity, a space of tearing down, a space of criticism, they can't operate outside a space of negativity, criticism, and tearing something down. They keep looking for things to tear down. Look for something to build. Look for something to contribute to. Look for something that feeds your heart and feeds your spirit. Look for something that doesn't make you wait to love yourself. Look for something that recognizes that you are the Messiah that you have been waiting on. Look for something that connects you from a space of love, and you will be loving infinitely. Whew. Love's in need of love today. For better or for worse, I'm staying in love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Love in this space, because love is not only gentle and kind, love is confident. When you allow yourself to love yourself, you don't walk in a space where you have to tear everybody down because you're operating from that self-generated space, that love that connects you to the universe and all it is. And so it is. Ashe, ashe, asheo. Deep breath in. Take an exhale to release. As I welcome you into this field of magnetized prayer, we ask that you close your eyes, open your heart to this love space. As we give thanks in this moment right now for the words, for the energies, for the music, for the revelations that have come to those who are at home listening, to those in this room, those who are planting seeds of love wherever they may be. We speak love in your life right now. We thank you, God, for this wonderful moment of recognition that you birthed this entire universe out of love, and that the chaos that this universe has gone through and continue to go through is going through a space of moving toward the objective of divine alignment with that love. So we thank you for the conflicts that appear in our lives, because the conflicts are part of the chaotic order that put us in alignment. But we know, we trust right now that that alignment space is a space of love. So for those who are working on their dreams right now, when they feel that dream space that lights them up on the inside, that makes their hearts swell, help them focus on simply that and not be distracted by the chaos. We know that the chaos is just a part of the process. We thank you for the parts of the process that we don't understand. Thank you for the opportunity to seek alignment. Thank you for those who have transitioned in families right now who are dealing with that grief space. The understanding that if they did not put something good in our lives, we wouldn't be grieving so hard. Thank you for our hearts being affected by those loved ones in a powerful way. Thank you for the lessons that they taught us through their lives. Thank you for the gift of getting to know them for just a little while and knowing that their divine essence is now with you in a continual field of powerful magnetic love. And we tap into that field right now. We walk in that field right now. We take the blessed assurance in that field right now. We thank you for this powerful peace, for this powerful love energy, for the healed relationships that are coming from healing our hearts first. And we thank you for the second chances. We thank you for the third chances. We thank you for the 50th chances. Because the only chance that matters right now is this moment here. So we release any attachment to the past that has hurt us. Release any fearfulness from the past that has hurt us. We speak divine alignment right now with the true love that emanates from our own hearts, that attracts those who will see it, who will love it, who will amplify it with us, to build our loving relationships, our loving communities, our loving dreams. For these things and other things we can't put into words, we simply say, we thank you and we proclaim it and we accept all of the good. Deep breath in. Exhale to release. Deep breath in. Pause that breath. Accept the good. Feel the good. Exhale and release the good. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. In this space of nurturing, y'all. Oh, what a wonderful day to love. What a wonderful time. We appreciate you all being with us today. What a wonderful opportunity to share on a spirit-filled day like today on Nurturing Sunday. We speak that something is said or shared that has filled your heart with love. And as we prepare to close service today, and the voices come back, the voices of infinity come to deliver the verses of infinity. We invite you to sing along with us at home, to find a space of love, our announcements. Make sure you tune in next Sunday. I'm so excited that my longtime friend, Sister Takia Crystal Kima, will be joining us for If Speaks. So tell all your friends, spread the word. We got a great conversation to be had on a spiritual journey with somebody who's well known for their big heart. We appreciate the energy today and Infinity. We speak that we have poured into you in a powerful way. And so we will sing together our song and thank our voices of Infinity. Sister Kenetha Carr, Sister Carmen Ridley, Brother Regi Wooten, Sister Alicia Hamer on the Wheels of Steel, and you at home in this vibration. So as we gather together in this moment and we sway with the groove, we recognize that as we join our voices together in divine unison, we connect ourselves with true humanity. So as we operate from a space of love in this place, we speak to you that you will take this amplified love, go out in the world and activate, agitate, do the things that need to be done to make things work the way they should work with all of us who are family. Join us at home. We'll put the words up for you to read and to sing.
If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's the day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. And God's reminding me, God's reminding me to look at you and see family. God's reminding me, God's reminding me to look at you and see family.
We speak that the love of God, that the peace that passes all understanding, the blessings of the ancestors and the cosmos rest, rule, rock, and abide with you henceforth from this moment forward. We speak and say these words together. Amen. Amen. Hotep Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. Y'all, it's been a great Sunday. If you want to hang out and hear the voices sing a little bit, go over to Instagram at The Infinity Fellowship, and we'll do our Unplugged series. Until we see you again, that's at The Infinity Fellowship on Instagram. And of course, if you're going to follow us online, we have a few places you can follow us online that are up there. I'll put that slide up there so that you can have that for the future. But remember that if you get information and take it in, it becomes knowledge. But if you take knowledge and you put it into action, it becomes wisdom. So y'all be wise. We'll see you next week. Peace and blessings.